Alright, y'all. Now, this is going to be about riots that break out in Wisconsin, where rioters are actually throwing rocks into other people's homes after the shooting of Alvin Cole at the mall back in February. Now, not too much information has been released. The police there don't use body cameras. Now, with that being said, the National Guard have been activated. I believe there's like 100 soldiers there, ready to go if stuff got pretty bad, and it did get pretty bad. Police said that they deployed tear gas twice late in the Wednesday and early Thursday morning after crowds failed to disperse in a suburb outside Milwaukee, despite officers declaring unlawful assembly multiple times. The video shows demonstrators smashing storefronts along Swan Boulevard and West North Avenue. Police had urged residents in the area to shelter their homes, lock their doors, and move away from their windows as a crowd of demonstrators swept the area through large rocks at law enforcement. Another video shared by Ross, retweeted by the department, appeared to show people throwing rocks and smashing windows of houses during an unlawful assembly. Someone in the crowd tried to stop others from targeting residents. Someone is heard shouting, "Hey, that's somebody's home." Police said that they were supporting National Guard and mutual aid to establish a protective perimeter around Wisconsin City Hall. What started as a protest became a large disturbance of public order that has caused property damage and is threatening to cause injury to persons. The Wisconsin Police Department has ordered dispersal and has not obtained compliance. Wisconsin Police treated while not all members of the group intend to harm everyone. Everyone must disperse immediately. Police are working to disperse this group. Now, before I go any farther, okay, you know, whether these people out here to harm anybody or not, that's unknown, okay? The fact of the matter is, if you are out there and, just like this one person, for example, okay, they're out there saying, hey, that's someone's home, right? And you don't need to be breaking into people's homes, throwing rocks through the windows, right? Okay, most people are like, hey, he was good, No, okay. If you were out there that late, okay, just like Portland, okay? Portland's barely even in the news now because, hey, we know what's going on. Either it's riots or it's wildfires. That's all it is now. That's all Portland is now. So, here, either you're part of the movement or you're with the police, seems like, okay? And just like this guy, he might be out there trying to tell people to not do that, but eventually, dude, you're outnumbered, okay? You don't need to be out there that late at night. And by this time, police have already declared unlawful assembly. Okay, police have already deployed tear gas. So, why are you still out there? People talking about, he's doing good, he's trying to stop people. No, let the police and the National Guard worry about stopping people, okay? Best thing for you to do is just go home. I mean, honestly, that's the best thing you do is just go home. And now this is just, a little bit of what happened. Wausau's police and mutual aid officers all spotted multiple reckless vehicles on main roads and Watauga. The reports of high rates of speed exceeding more than 25 miles over the speed limit, driving on the wrong side of the road of divided highways and driving over curves and medians. Police said these vehicles were endangering the safety of the public, and other officers were deploying the deflation devices to promptly stop the reckless behavior. Again, police can only handle so many calls at one time. Okay, especially a small community like this. You can't expect 1,000 officers to be over here dealing with these protests, still outnumbered, and have hundreds of officers trying to stop multiple reckless drivers. One, they don't have that kind of capacity. Two, you can only do so much. Alright, you can only have so many officers out here with the protest. And then you get multiple calls about reckless drivers, okay? So what if someone needs something else? What if there's an active shooter or something else? What are you supposed to do? Then you start taking high priority calls. Like, Portland. Over half your officers are out there dealing with protesters every night. So-called peaceful protesters. They're out there dealing with them every night. So that's over half your police force right there, okay? So, if you get one big call, active shooter, active stabbing, mass shooting, Okay, that's probably 80-90% of your law enforcement, if not all of it. So, like, if there's a kidnapping call, what are you supposed to do? And people are criticizing police, especially in Portland, for not responding to calls. Okay, so you want to defund the police, right? But you want them to respond to calls. That's not how it works. Either you get the police or you don't. Okay, and me personally, I want the police. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. It's completely unacceptable that y'all are destroying people's homes and businesses over something that you don't even know what happened. Again, same thing as Breonna Taylor's. Their word against their word, pretty much. But with that being said, let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, thank y'all for watching, and as always, y'all stay safe out there.